The Material Manager has some amazing new feature updates. I've totally rewritten the code so it's blazingly fast. When you launch it now, it automatically docks below the outliner, or even better, we can set it up so it launches with Maya. We can graph the material in the Hypershade or the node editor. We can now delete materials. And don't forget, it's super customizable so you can create your own themes. And I just want to thank everyone that's purchased this script. You are the reason I'm going to keep developing this and improving it. So leave me your feature requests as a review or just email me directly, as some of these features in this new update are from people who have done that. The purpose of this video is to show you the new features, and I'm also going to show you the new way to install the script. You can do the old method where you still just run the script, but now it'll dock to the outliner automatically rather than being a floating window, or I'll show you how to set it up so when you launch Maya, this script will automatically be docked in the outliner so you don't even need to launch it yourself. So some really good quality of life improvements here. Let me show you the first feature where you launch a script, it will automatically dock. You can see I have a shelf now and a little icon which I'll give you when you download the script. If we launch that, you can see it automatically docks and pops up in the outliner. And I'm sure you notice there's a little flicker there. I just want to quickly tell you what that flicker is. The reason it flickers is we're showing the script and then we are docking to the outliner. This was the only way I could figure it out so it automatically docks. But I'm hoping by the next version I could get rid of that glitch so it automatically pops up straight away in there. But it's just something you'll see once when you first run the script. The Material Manager will just always be there in the bottom left. Some of you might notice the difference now is a node has been created. So instead of the old method where we saved to the outliner the hierarchy of the Material Manager, this is inefficient because it took a lot of processing power to constantly be generating and updating these null groups in the outliner. And if you exported your entire scene, you would have a group called Material Manager Master. This is no longer the case because we're saving to a custom node instead. If I open this up, you can see there's a save data attribute here, and it's saving all the data in here. If I create a blin, you can see it pops up in the bottom here. You have to move your mouse over to update the list. And you can see it saves the data as a JSON. This is way faster as it's just a string of text and it's instantaneous. I'll show a comparison up on screen of the old script versus the new one, showing you how fast this new method of saving is. Next, let me create another blin, and I will show you how the deleting of materials works. I'm going to connect this image to this material. Right, deleting a material is super easy. As you can see, we've got blin 2 here and we've got an image texture connected to it. If you right click on the blin 2 and press delete material, if you want to delete it, yes, you can see we deleted the material and the shader graph, but we didn't delete the connected nodes. The reason when you delete a material, I'm not deleting all the nodes connecting to it, is in case you want to reuse those or they are connected to some other materials. If you do want to delete the floating nodes and you don't need them anymore, a quick tip to remove all those is to go to your Hypershade, go to Edit and delete unused nodes. This will clear out all unused nodes. You can see it removed all of our materials because we haven't actually applied them to anything, but that's a good tip for you. The next handy thing is when you right click on a material, you have two new options here to graph the network in the node editor and the Hypershade. So I have a few people who like the node editor, so when you right click now, you can graph it in the node editor. And what it does is it actually creates a new tab so it's not overwriting and adding onto your current tab. I did dig really far and try and figure out how to rename this tab, but I just couldn't figure it out. So hopefully in the next version I'll have it working so when you create a new tab it will name it whatever the material is called. Same with the Hypershade. If you open this in the Hypershade, you'll open the Hypershade in a new tab and graph your material. If you want to see any further improvements or changes, find any bugs, let me know and I can fix it, update it and add more improvements. I want to make this the best Material Manager that exists for Maya, and I'll need your help to tell me what features to add and what to improve. Let's get into how to install this script. Right, when you first download the script, you get a zip folder, and if you extract it, you get these. And these you'll need to add to your Maya Documents folder. If you open the README, you see I have a step-by-step instruction of how to do what I'm talking to you now about on the video, so you can follow this or you can follow this video. The first step is we need to go to this folder. So C users, your username, documents, Maya, the Maya version and scripts. So you can see I'm already in it here. And what you need to do is you need to copy the JonsTech folder over. And this contains the Material Manager script. Optionally, if you want this to auto run and be docked when you run Maya, so it's there in the bottom left, the Material Manager, you'll need to copy the user setup over into this folder as well. I'll quickly show you what this does. It basically imports the Material Manager script. It waits until Maya is ready and the interface is loaded, and then it runs the script. And this will happen when you start Maya. The second step, we need to go to this folder. So we can just go up 1 to 23, prefs, shelves, and we can simply drag and drop the shelf JonsTech into here. You can see I already have it, so I don't need to copy it. And that's it. Simple as that. It should be set up now, and all you need to do is launch Maya and everything should be there. Let's close down Maya. Let's relaunch it. And if all goes well, you should automatically see the Material Manager at the bottom left. If you wanted to skip the optional step where it automatically launches when you run Maya, you should still be able to see the JonsTech shelf in the toolbar. If you can't, you might need to go into the gear icon here, load shelf, and then manually go in and manually select the shelf so it's loaded. I'm not sure if this icon will come through for you. If it doesn't, simply right click it, edit, go to shelves, and in the icon name you can click this folder, browse to where it's saved, and connect it. What I've done is I've actually put it in this folder here. And that folder is basically Maya's default for icons. You can see it's in Maya 23, prefs and icons. So from the shelves, if you adjust in that, you can go up one, go into icons, and you can drag the icon in here to this folder and then simply connect it from there. And that's it. I hope you guys love the script as much as I do. Looking forward to hearing your feedback, and thank you very much for getting this far in the video. Hey, John from the future here. I realised while editing this video that I haven't shown you how to customise the script yet. For anyone new here and for anyone using the old script, things have slightly changed, so I'll show you how to customise it. Basically, before, what you'd see in the script editor is this, and you'll be able to edit what the hidden materials are, what the highlight colour is, and what colours you get when you tag a group. In the current version, what happens if you right click on our script and go to edit, you see we're actually importing the script. We don't actually have the script in here. The reason it's done this way is because in the future, when we make any updates, all you need to do is in your scripts folder, update this file, and everything you've already set up will instantly update. So it's super quick and easy to update in the future. You don't have to set everything up twice. But that means we have to be referencing it in. So to change our theme and colours, what you'd want to do instead is you'd want to go to File and Open Script, and you would want to go to this folder and open it, and you can see it populates in here. Then you'll be able to adjust the tag colours and the highlight colour. Let's give you an example. If I go to this web page here, get HTML color codes, I can just copy this color code here I've generated of an orange one, put that in the highlight color. You need that hashtag in there, so make sure that's in there. And if I run that, you can see when I highlight an item now, it's orange. And here's something fun. So instead of manually adding loads of different tag colors, let's just paste this into Bing AI and ask it to generate 9 different variations. Okay, it didn't send it as a snippet. Try that again. There we go. If I copy that, it's important to have the text followed by the hex code. Just copy the current format. If I run this now, you'll see if I right click and go to tag, we have loads of new colors. And that's just a simple way to show you how to customize the Material Manager so you can make it in your own style that you like. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. Bye for now.